Afternoon everybody, and welcome back to Birmingham Wildlife Conservation Park for the latest in our Wednesday Facebook Live videos and the next stop on our world tour that we're doing at the moment. So we are sticking in Vietnam this week, as we were last week for the Big and Slow Loris, to meet our Rhinocerous Ratsnakes. So we've got a pair here. So yeah, we will have a chat about these guys for about 10 minutes or so. So as ever, please feel free to send in any questions or comments you might have. Otherwise we will crack on and yeah, see how we get on today. Hi Zena, hi Mary, hi Tim, hi Lorraine, good to see you all watching this week. Hope you're all doing okay. Right then, so yeah, let me try and get a good shot of this rhino snake here, there we go. So, like I said, we've got a pair of rhino rat snakes here at the wildlife park on show in this enclosure in our reptile house. Rhino rat snakes are a non-venomous species of snake, as opposed to the mangrove snake that we saw a couple of weeks ago, who is a mildly venomous snake. These guys are not venomous. And yeah, rhino rat snakes are found, as I said at the start of the video, in Vietnam. They're also found in some areas of southern China as well, I do believe. So yeah, they haven't got a massive range, but they are found over there in Southeast Asia. These guys are normally found in kind of tropical forest, and pretty much spend the majority of their time in the trees. A very arboreal species, spending a lot of their time in the trees. They do usually get found around kind of water bodies, so streams, lakes, rivers, etc. They are usually found in kind of valleys within these forests, around waters and river basins and things like that. So yeah, that's kind of where you'll find them in China and Vietnam. Hi Ellie, hope you're okay. Good to see you watching this week. So rhino rat snakes are carnivorous, and will feed on a range of small mammals, small birds, anything they can catch really. Obviously for their size, they're not a massive snake. They can grow to a couple of feet long, but they're not massive snakes. So yeah, they do take a little bit of small vertebrate prey, and things like that. So with the rhino rat snake, the two here actually are currently mating, which is quite interesting. I don't know if you can see they're latched on together there, so we all stay at the head end. But reproduction wise, females will lay between 5 and 15 eggs that will hatch after about an incubation period of about 90 days or so. And we've had quite a bit of success with the rhino rat snakes here. We've bred a fair few off these pair, who have now moved off to other collections, and things like that. So yeah, these guys have done quite well while they've been here with us. So yeah, their offspring moved off to other collections now to help with the breeding program for all these guys. Very good question, Zena. I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure they can swim. Quite a lot of snakes are, I think, fairly strong swimmers. So I'm sure rhino rat snakes would be able to, especially as they're found around kind of water and things like that. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that, to be completely honest. So these guys on the IUCN Red List, they are classed as least concern, mainly due to the fact that there's actually fairly little information on the abundance of this species in the wild. They might be more appropriately put into the data deficient, data deficient category on the IUCN Red List, but they are classed as least concern. But there are captive breeding efforts, as I've just said, to to kind of help the species and build up a bit of a safety net population in captivity. So length height wise, I'm not sure what maximum length is. A good couple of feet for sure, but I'm not sure what the maximum length the rhino rat snake can be is. Yeah, exactly, Phil. So yeah, a lot of snakes can swim, and I think these guys definitely will be able to as well. But yeah, we will. I'm sure they will be able to. Yeah, so in the wild, they would eat birds' chicks. They would eat small birds as well. Chicks would be a nice easy target for them. So yeah, they'd definitely be able to take chicks from nests in trees and things like that. So yeah, bless them, they're able to catch a good range of prey. So now obviously these guys are called rhinoceros rat snakes, and the reason for that is that kind of scaly projection on the nose that you see on both sexes of this species. Both males and females have it, and yeah, that is obviously where it gets its name, rhinoceros rat snake. Also sometimes called green unicorns, again because of that scaly projection. And yeah, with this projection, it's not actually 100% clear what the projection is for. A recent study has kind of brought about that males may use these snaps to kind of fence each other in preparation for, well, in trying to get a mate, trying to impress a female. But kind of other studies haven't agreed with this, and have kind of not shown there's any evidence for this. So yeah, it's not 100% clear what that projection is for. Again, because both males and females have it, it does seem like strange if it was just a male behaviour that's brought about males and females having this snout. So yeah, still not 100% clear what that projection there is for. So the two individuals we've got here are both 8 years old. They've been here for a good couple of years now, 4 or 5 years. And yeah, like I say, they've very good mating success, breeding success in the past. And yeah, obviously, as they are currently mating as we speak, hopefully we might get a little bit more breeding success from these guys as well, which would be quite nice. Like I say, offspring have gone around the country to help with the breeding program. So yeah, these two have definitely done well. They've definitely done their bit. Right then, guys, I think I'll rattle through everything I was going to tell you. So feel free to send in any questions before we call it a day for today. Not much action, not much movement going on, but yeah, you can see there's two snakes here. I can't see the head of the other one. I think it's a little bit further around. It's at the back. Can't really see it from this angle, but yeah, the other one is kind of behind. Where is it? Can't quite tell there, but there you go. Now I know we're having quite a lot of mating and breeding going on at the moment. I think it's just the springtime. Springtime does bring a lot of breeding, and breeding season kind of get kicked off. So yeah, hopefully coming up towards the summer we might have quite a few babies, but obviously we'll keep you up to date with that. And yeah, we'll let you know if we do have any little ones from anybody. Good question, Tim. I'm not actually sure what the maximum age of rhino rat snakes is. Like I say, these guys are both 8 years old, but I don't think they're particularly old snakes. So yeah, that's something I'd have to look into actually for maximum lifespan. Offspring would probably not actually stay with the parents at all, Ellie. As soon as they hatch, they'd probably go and kind of fend for themselves. So yeah, they aren't really a species that has parental care. So as soon as they hatch, they would probably be off and fending for themselves. Yeah, they are lovely looking snakes. I don't really think they are a good pet species, Phil. They're fairly chilled out snakes, but I don't really hear anything of them being kept as a common pet species. And yeah, obviously, as with quite a lot of Southeast Asian species, the illegal pet trade is it's quite a major threat to a number of species. So yeah, not really sure on what the status is with these guys in terms of that, but yeah, probably best to avoid having one of these as a pet. So next week for the video, guys, I think we will actually be staying in our reptile house, and we'll just be moving over to China, and we're probably going to go and see our Chinese crocodile lizard, a few vivs down. So yeah, I think next week that's the plan for the video there. Yeah, probably not the best to go to the pet shop for these guys, Phil. No, probably not the best one. Right then, guys, I think we will wrap the video up there. So yes, thank you as ever for tuning in. Hope you've enjoyed having a look at our rhino rat snakes. Do feel like we've slightly invaded their privacy with what they're doing at the moment, but there you go. Good timing. But yeah, like I say, we'll be back same time, same place next week to meet our Chinese croc lizards. Okay, so cheers for tuning in, and we will see you next week. Thanks, guys.